Got another one?
Yep. Clear air pocket. I walked up and saw this green daffodil probably. I knew it had to be one. Let me show you what it looks like. See, I found that when I walked up the road. That's the backfill I'm looking for right there. That's that burial right there. There's the air pocket that I'm looking for. And I came walking on the 90th azimuth, again, walking straight 090, and I came across that air pocket right there. It starts, let me show you something. When I back up, watch this vertical. See this vertical line that appears? It takes me back to the center of the burial. And that's where I put my orange flag. And it takes me all the way back to the head of the burial, which is right there, which is where I paint the orange line. And what I typically find is a 10 to 12 foot line between the rows. They wanted to have a walkway to come through, sometimes for a carriage or sometimes for the folks who were digging the graves. And if you notice, there's a 10-foot line between this and that row of burials there. So there's a lot of organization to it. There's a lot. It's not just throwing bodies in the ground. That's what I love about this. The intent and the consideration and the honor that every burial is paid. You know, that's what compels me to get up every morning to do this. 95-degree weather, that's what compels me to go.
That's amazing.
What I think about, in my heart of hearts, I say the prayer every morning when I get up, Lord, help me find the people I need to find today. I think about the mamas and the daddies and the brothers and sisters and husbands and wives that stood around this grave and came back to this grave numerous times over their lifetime. Every one of these burials has a story. Every single one of these flags has a story. And I love finding that story. Typically what I'll find is 5 to 7 foot between flags to the next burial, to the next flag, if there's a row of burials here. Sometimes there are, sometimes it's not. Sometimes they're just outliers, especially babies. Mamas will have babies buried at the head. Most of the time it's going to be at the head or sometimes at the foot. Often when you have family lots like that, the far left corner, the northeast corner, will have babies buried at them. And I don't know why that is, but I find them often at that corner of individual burials.
I think it's really cool. You know, we've often talked about plants marking graves, but actually have that evidence like that right there.
Yep. The Spanish bayonets are offering, they're there for a reason. You've got a row of greenery here for a reason.